Important tips about relationship. Please watch with your partner. I've cried during sex before. More than once, actually. And yes, each time it happened it was pretty embarrassing. The sex was great. Consensual, comfortable, exciting, and yet it evoked an emotional reaction in myself that I didn't understand. Oh my God, why am I crying? That was so good, but I'm still crying. What the hell? I need to pull myself together fast, or he'll think he did something wrong. Why am I emotional right now? That was amazing. Follow along as we look into some reasons someone might cry during or after sex, and what to do if it happens to you, or your partner. Before starting, please listen to a few points. Love in such a way that the person you love feels free. Never close your lips to those whom you have already opened your heart. A man who wants to make a relationship work will move mountains to keep the woman he loves. Communication is the key to happy, healthy, peaceful relationships. A successful marriage requires falling in love many times, always with the same person. Happiness. A range of emotions can evoke crying, and they're not all bad. You've probably experienced or witnessed tears of joy, such as at a wedding or birth of a child. The same thing can happen during or after sex. Being overwhelmed by the scenario. Did you get totally lost in the moment? Were you role-playing or fantasizing during sex? These scenarios can rev up tension and create an emotional roller coaster. You might have quickly bounced from anticipation to fear to ecstasy before crashing back down to earth. Being overwhelmed by your body's response. Did you just have the biggest orgasm of your life? Was it your first experience with multiple orgasms? Intense physical sexual pleasure can definitely overwhelm, and it's not surprising that you would cry. Conversely, you might be overwhelmed by your body's lack of response. Biological response. Some estimates suggest that anywhere from 32 to 46% of females experience PCD. But there hasn't been a lot of research to determine why. It may be due to hormonal changes that happen during sex, which can lead to intense emotions. Pain. There are many reasons you might experience pain with sex. Painful intercourse is called dyspareunia, which includes pain during or after intercourse. Anxiety. Crying is a natural reaction to stress, fear, and anxiety. When you're feeling anxious in general, it's hard to put that aside to have sex. Your body may be going through the motions, but your mind is elsewhere. You might find yourself in tears over it. Shame or guilt. There are a lot of reasons you might feel such shame or guilt over sex that it makes you cry. At some point in your life, someone may have told you that sex is inherently bad, especially in certain contexts. You don't have to buy into these theories to have them pop into your head at inopportune moments. Confusion. Confusion after sex isn't all that unusual. It may be due to the sex itself. Was it a case of mixed signals? You thought things would go one way, but they veered off in another direction? Depression. If you find yourself crying frequently, it could be a sign of depression, or other mental health condition that should be addressed. Triggering past trauma or abuse. If you're a survivor of sexual assault, certain movements or positions may trigger painful memories. This can make you feel particularly vulnerable, and tears would be an understandable reaction. What to do if you cry? For physical pain or discomfort just prior to, during, or after sex, see a doctor. Many causes of this type of pain are treatable. Otherwise, think about the reasons for crying. What to do if your partner cries? Seeing your partner cry can be a little disconcerting, so ask if something is wrong, but try not to belittle or sound accusatory. Offer comfort, but respect their wishes if they need some space. Bring it up later, outside the heat of the moment. Listen respectfully. Don't force the issue if they still don't want to discuss it. Don't push sex on them. Ask how you can help. Basically, just be there for them. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, and share it with your family and friends. And don't forget to put your thoughts on the comment. Stay health and wellness.